Good morning. Today is the 5th of June 2016 and we are expecting some really nasty weather in a couple hours. The next 3-4 hours they're calling for torrential downpours, 3-4 inches of rain, hail, tornadoes, severe winds, a little bit of everything. So came out to pick some strawberries first, and I've also came out to get my latest video because I haven't put a video out in a couple days and it's time for an update. On the left you can see my red wing red onions. They're looking pretty good, looking really good. They're coming along. I'm gonna leave them here until they get big enough to be picked. Got a couple weeds in them. I'm gonna have to go through and weed them, but in a heck of a time with the, I'm guessing this is a quick grass or a Bermuda grass. It's taken over. Now you're seeing this row of plastic. This is where I used to have my lettuces, as well as I had pak choi, and I also had carrots that didn't do good and radishes that did pretty good, but I decided to cut them down because I'm going to put radishes elsewhere in a few weeks. This row here, 36-inch plastic laid out. I'm basically going to leave this with the plastic over it to let this kind of regenerate itself for the next 2.5 weeks. I'm going to plant in here a very high intensity planting of beans. 25 foot I measured out exactly. Once I pull the plastic off, I'm going to take the middle and raise it. It's going to be about 36 right now it is. I'm going to make it about 30 inches. I'm going to follow the standard techniques from a few different people I've been following recently, and we are going to put a large number of beans in a small amount of space, and I'm hoping this works out because the other beans I have are not looking that good. The wind's starting to pick up. Hopefully it's not making this too much of a mess to hear on the camera. I'm going to show you a quick update on my tomato, which is something I really can't wait to show you. Not sure how well the camera is going to pick it up, but this is one of my super sweets. I had flowers, the flowers fell off, and I'm thinking, oh boy, here we go. Now we're going to start having fun with a disease or something, but the flowers fell off for a good reason. This little green thing here is a tomato. So I'm very, very happy about that. Finally starting to see some little green tomatoes. We might have some tomatoes by the 4th of July at this rate, which would really be awesome and really be early for me. Usually it's late July, August when I start getting tomatoes. I'm going to start picking some strawberries and then we're going to go from there. Oh, I've also wanted to make sure you've noticed that I have tied up my tomatoes. They're starting to get leaning a little bit, and with the storm coming I did not want to have tomato plants damaged by the wind. Time to pick the berries, because we have a few. We are getting red everywhere. It is strawberry season in the Nepa Grower Garden. And I got my new outfit on. Much easier to work in a garden with this. Starting to get a few runners. That's okay though. I'm good to just keep cutting them. Will make them last longer for you. They'll store a little bit longer with the top on them than without. It's okay. Not bad for a day's work. That looks like that's about it. My other row is probably about a week behind. So I've also, if you've noticed, put up some hoops. I have bird netting coming in tomorrow. The bird netting is going to go over, keep the birds out, and help a little bit with finding any strawberries with little holes in the birds pecked when they were trying to get the seeds. I'm going to do a quick weigh-in of the strawberries. 4 3/4 ounces, which is a little over a quarter pound. Not bad for just going out in your yard and picking